Well, welcome to this newscast. We are getting you some latest updates which are coming in. And as far as this entire piece of news is concerned, which is about the wrestlers sitting on a dharna, India's most decorated wrestlers, including Bajrang Punia, Vinesh Phogat and Sakshi Malik, they continue their protests against the Wrestling Federation of India President Brij Bhushan Sharan. This is happening in the national capital, as you're aware. The players met the sports ministry official as well. Remember, the wrestlers had alleged that both the president and the national camp coaches had sexually harassed and mentally tortured them. Star wrestler and BJP leader Babita has also backed the wrestlers' allegations, saying that there is no smoke without fire. She also assured that she will speak to the Prime Minister if needed, taking cognizance of the protest staged by the wrestlers. The Sports Ministry has sought an explanation from the Wrestling Federation and directed the body to furnish a reply on the allegations within the next 72 hours. Well, those are the details coming in. As far as this news is concerned, let me cut across to my colleague Anshul, who's joining us live from Jantar Mantar. Anshul, tell us more about this protest which is happening, and more importantly, these are the most decorated wrestlers of the country. The allegations that they have made are very, very serious in nature. The Sports Ministry has taken the cognizance. Union government is looking into the matter. Tell us about the voices that you're hearing.
This was definitely one of the most shocking stories of this year so far, because the people who have come out and the kind of allegations that have been raised against the Wrestling Federation of India, that are definitely very, very serious in nature and hence needs to be interrogated in a very free and fair manner. Because remember, wrestling is a sport that brings us the maximum medals when it comes to international championships such as the Olympics, World Championships or the Commonwealth Games, Asian Games. The hopes of the country are pinned on these wrestlers, and the wrestlers who have come out and put these allegations, these are the best of the best wrestlers that India has produced. Most of them, if I could just show you in the visuals over here, the likes of Bajrang Punia, multiple times he has won medal in the Olympics. There are Vinesh Phogat. Vinesh Phogat is a two-time World Championship winner. There are other wrestlers. Many of the wrestlers are very young Olympians. At a very young age, they have already represented the country at an international level of Olympics. So yes, the wrestlers who are out here protesting instead of practicing on the mat to get more silverware for the country, because remember, this year is a very, very important year for the entire wrestling fraternity. Along with the Asian Games this year, there is World Championships that are to be conducted. There are Olympic qualifications that are to be conducted, and even after that, the wrestlers who should be on the mat right now to fight to actually increase their strength, increase their stamina, they are sitting out here since yesterday. Their diet has been sacrificed and they are still sitting over here. But yes, this meeting that has happened, it's very, very important, because the Sports Ministry has now finally officially taken cognizance of this entire matter. They have spoken to the contingent of wrestlers who went to meet with them. Now it remains to be seen. We are awaiting that press conference. It is being said that at 4 p.m. that press conference will be held, in which the entire roadmap would be discussed and the entire roadmap would be revealed as to in which direction is this protest going to go. So yes, we are still awaiting that. But yes, the kind of allegations that have been put, these allegations are definitely very, very shocking. And yes, although the Sports Ministry has asked for a report in the next 72 hours on what kind of allegations are there and what is the response from the Wrestling Federation of India. So yes, in the next 72 hours, which is going to end on 21st of January, we are expecting that report to come out, which will give us significant details as to which direction is this tussle going right now, and it remains to be.
तो हमें इस तरफ देखना चाहिए कि वो जो प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं, जो वो चार्जेस लेवल कर रहे हैं, उनमें कितनी सच्चाई है, वो तो तहकीकात करके ही हो सकता है।
तो लगता है कि जो स्पोर्ट्समैन डिमांड कर रहे हैं उनकी सुननी चाहिए। स्पोर्ट्स
क्यों नहीं सुननी चाहिए? हर एक की सुननी चाहिए। भारत में सुनना बहुत जरूरी है। सुनिए और फिर तहकीकात करके पता लगेगा क्या करना है। ये कौन है भैया?
Well, that was the reaction coming in from Farooq Abdullah, and he was speaking about all the allegations, serious charges that have been made by the wrestlers. And these are top wrestlers of the country who have brought dignity, who have brought medals for us at the global stage. Olympians are sitting on dharna. And the charges that they have made include misappropriation of funds, sexual harassment, mental torture, threat, intimidation. You name them and they've made that charge. Yes, the Sports Ministry has already taken a cognizance. An important meeting was also held at around 4. In just a few minutes from now, we could also expect a press conference between 4 to 5 p.m. That is what Anshul was also indicating. Let me cut across to my colleague Siddhant as well, who's joining us live from Jantar Mantar. Siddhant, enlist and enumerate for us what are the key demands that these wrestlers have made when they are sitting on that dharna.
But look, prima facie, it looks like a scandal followed by a reform movement for the sport of wrestling. In fact, cricket has also gone through similar reforms way back in 2013 when betting scandal broke out. And then later committee was formed by Supreme Court and the reforms were suggested. And in fact, those reforms have been implemented. And now the game of cricket is even more clean and transparent. Now, the similar demand is being raised by wrestlers here at Jantar Mantar. So maybe Brij Bhushan Sharan or likes of Brij Bhushan Sharan are the faces of this entire scandal. But the issue is the complete setup. The issue is the ecosystem, which the way the federation has been going on from last more than a decade. And these wrestlers are fighting against that. It is full of nepotism, it is full of corruption, malpractices, sexual exploitations, whatnot. And this is perhaps for the first time that these wrestlers have come out in open. And in fact, this entire protest is getting so many cameras and media coverage only because the four faces, those who have won name and medals for the country, they are on the streets of Delhi, not in the ring practicing, for their rights. उन्होंने खुद भी बोला कि अगर हम देश के लिए लड़ सकते हैं तो हम अपने लिए भी लड़ सकते हैं. So this makes this entire issue even more serious, and this is the reason. In fact, there was a meeting also that took place between the officials of the sports ministry and these wrestlers. The meeting got concluded, and we have been told that in some time from now there is going to be a press conference in which these wrestlers are going to explain the roadmap of the protest.
Okay.
Also, the sources are telling us that there is one AGM which has been organized in Ayodhya on 22nd Jan, and Brij Bhushan Sharan is going to participate in that.
Yeah.
The final decision on the resignation of Brij Bhushan Sharan is going to be taken. Will be taken there. So this is the update that we are getting here on ground.
All right, Siddhant Mishra getting us all those details. Anshul also continues to stay with us on the broadcast. Support has been pouring in for the wrestlers from different